Okay, I just got done putting the tarp covering the entire garden shed here. If you can see it, should be able to see it there. Let me go over to the shed. This gives you an idea of the amount of crud I pulled off the top of it. All of this just came off the top. There was a lot of shit on top. Let's take a look inside here real quick. See that big hole? Wasn't there a few days ago. It's there because I was walking over it and I fell through. I didn't get hurt very bad, but it was definitely uncomfortable. So this is why we have to replace the floor in here, because of this kind of problem. Got the tarp on the roof now, so shouldn't have any problem with leaks anymore. Anyway, I'll get the floor down there. I got one panel here made. I got to get the rest made and get them all down. I got to build some steps here too. It's another look of the panel I made. I'll be putting several of those down. I still have a ladder up over here. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a big pile of crud here that is scraped off the roof. See, I got the tarp tied down. Those are hooks up there that I installed and got tied down with that strong green copper wire. It's tied down at the ends. And then for the sides, I've got secured. I screwed in a piece of wood all along the side here. I did this on both sides. So by both sides have the wood on it, and then both ends have it tied down with the copper wire and the hooks. Let's go up, take a look at how it turned out. And here we go. We've already got a good large amount of shit on the roof already. Well, anyway, we've got this is a good tarp. Some tarps are cheap or really thin. This is one of the thicker tarps, so it should do good. I've got it secured down very, very well. So even if we have a strong windstorm, it should stay on. You have no idea how difficult it was to get this tarp up on this roof and spread out over across the whole thing. Imagine you're one person trying to get a huge tarp like this stretched out, and you can't climb on the roof. Because I can't climb on the roof, it's too thin. The best I can do is, approach it from the sides from a ladder. So just try to imagine if you had to do this, how would you get a tarp like this up here like this? I had to figure out kind of an ingenious way. I'll tell you about it later, how I did it. It took me a while to get it up here though. I sure wish I would have had some help. It would have been so much easier if I would have had just one other person, one person standing on this side, another person standing on the other side, and then we kind of stretch the tarp out. It'd be so much easier, but I didn't have that advantage. I had to do it all by myself. Alright, that's enough for the tarp. Well, let's take a look at the other end here. Hang on. Okay, here's the other end of the building. Another big pile of shit that I scraped off the roof. And then here, like I said, at the ends, It's secured down with the hooks that I put in, and then wrapped around the hooks is that really strong green copper wire. It's not going anywhere. At each end of the building, there's 6 hooks with the wire. So I think that's pretty secure. Okay, back to work. Do the floors and we're done with the shed.